It's happening more and more. Out-of-town rescues having to respond to emergencies in Providence.
You have East Providence responding. They're on mutual aid. You're going to have Cranston Rescue 2 responding. So just be advised, you're going to have a Seekonk rescue responding.
That means potentially longer waits for critically ill patients to get to the hospital.
And that puts public safety at risk, doesn't it?
It does.
And also leaves residents in surrounding communities waiting for help. Last year saw a significant uptick on mutual aid runs into Providence.
The capital city was not the only one impacted, but also dozens of communities throughout Rhode Island and even Massachusetts. Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with the exclusive details.
Fire chiefs we talked to say these mutual aid calls can have a dangerous domino effect that strains response times throughout the state when every second matters. December 26th, Providence firefighters respond to an elderly man in distress.
A 77-year-old male, difficulty breathing.
Listen as the dispatcher then asks if any of the city's 7 rescues will be available soon to help the fire truck that was sent.
For any rescue of a clear to go a lot of 3 for chest pain.
But the city's ambulances are all tied up. The dispatcher then tells the ladder company on scene they are sending mutual aid.
We'll have a Central Falls rescue. I'll let you know when they sign on.
But then the firefighters on scene say the man is in cardiac arrest. Nearly 10 minutes after the call came in, a different out-of-town ambulance already on the way into the city is sent.
I diverted North Smithfield Rescue. We'll be there in about 3 minutes.
Target 12 visited the Burn Street apartment weeks later. That was your husband, okay. Yeah. Elsa Leon says her husband was transported to the hospital but died. Do you remember how long it took the ambulance to get here that day? Did it feel like a long time?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
It did. Keep in mind, firefighters were on scene providing help within minutes, and it's impossible to say if a rescue had come from inside Providence if that would have saved the man's life. But data from the Department of Health shows Providence is relying more and more on out-of-town rescues to respond to 911 calls. The number of outside rescue runs into Providence increased from just over 1,000 in 2018 to more than 1,100 in 2019, down to 872 in 2020, a year when many avoided hospitals at the height of the pandemic, then soared to more than 1,400 mutual aid rescues in 2021. But I have to imagine, as the acting fire chief, of which you are, this is not what you want.
I agree. And the 11 years that I've been here as commissioner, this was an immediate problem that I saw, that we just can't keep doing this.
Providence Public Safety Commissioner Stephen Perry says in his view the biggest issue is residents calling an ambulance for problems that can wait.
The system's broken. I say that because the number of times that people abuse a rescue for, a non-emergency it's been troubling for a while.
He says for years officials have tried educating the public, even targeting places they send rescues to frequently. Respectfully, it doesn't seem like that's working.
No, it's not working. We're going to too many calls for rescue, and there's got to be a better way.
Neighboring Cranston, which sends more rescues to Providence than any other community, came up with one solution known as peak shaving. Here's how it works. Data shows the high volume times are predictable. Weekdays between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. are when Providence calls on mutual aid the most, with 3 p.m. being the busiest hour of calls. So Cranston added another rescue that operates just during the day with 2 firefighters on overtime to ease the higher volume. But Perry is not inclined to add more rescues in Providence.
I feel for those communities that send those rescues in. We have no choice. We have no other resources. We could expand by 3, would be in the same position because of the amount.
Would you?
We would.
Yeah.
There's no question in my mind that we would. That's not the solution in my mind, expanding. The solution in my mind is for an educational piece that you don't call for a public rescue unless there's a real emergency.
Perry also argues the Department of Health, which licenses EMTs, needs to be part of the conversation to give firefighters discretion
Any rescue going to be cleared
on when a rescue is actually needed.
That system doesn't work. and we need to change that so they feel comfortable in decisions, that they're not going to be sued and the city doesn't put themselves in a liability.
Fire departments from out of state have also sent rescues into Providence. Now, coming up new at 6, we'll break down the top 5 communities Providence relies on for mutual aid most. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, 12 News.
New details now in a Target 12 investigators exclusive, Waiting for Help. We told you at 5, we found residents of Providence relied on out-of-town rescues more in 2021 than in recent years.
And that has impacted how long people wait for ambulances, not only in Providence, but in the communities that send their rescues into the city. New at 6, Target 12 investigator Tim White is here with a look at the towns that sent mutual aid to Providence the most last year.
Data from the Department of Health shows out-of-town rescues are coming into Providence with greater frequency, with just over 1,000 in 2018 to more than 1,100 in 2019, went down to 872 in 2020, then soared to more than 1,400 mutual aid rescue runs in 2021. When Elsa Leon's husband went into cardiac arrest, she says firefighters got there quickly, but not the rescue. Do you remember how long it took the ambulance to get here that day? Did it feel like a long time?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
It did. That's because the rescue that was sent didn't come from Providence. This is the dispatch call from that day.
We'll have a Central Falls rescue. I'll let you know when they sign on.
And later,
I diverted North Smithfield Rescue. We'll be there in about 3 minutes.
Leon's 77-year-old husband died, though it's impossible to say if the outcome would have been different if a city rescue had been able to respond.
The real emergency calls we can't get to because we're tied up on a lot of non-emergency calls.
And that puts public safety at risk, doesn't it?
It does.
Providence Public Safety Commissioner Stephen Perry, who is also acting fire chief, puts the blame on those relying on rescues for things that can wait. And in his 11 years in Providence, the department has tried to mitigate the growing crisis by educating the public. He says he's reluctant to expand beyond the 7 rescues the fire department currently has.
I think we need to fix the abuse problem. I could put.
But haven't you tried that?
Yeah, I have. We have. And it's had an effect, but look, I can put 3 rescues on. I can go to 10, and they'll probably be busy.
Data from the Department of Health shows in all 30 towns sent a rescue to Providence at least once in 2021. But these communities saw the lion's share. Cranston with more than 1,600, North Providence with more than 900, East Providence more than 600, Johnston above 500, and Pawtucket with more than 360 runs into the city. The numbers do not include rescues from out of state, but Target 12 has discovered that does happen. This call last month for a 72-year-old man with difficulty breathing.
Sir, just be advised, you're going to have a Seekonk rescue responding.
Perry points to another factor. Emergency departments at hospitals across the state are getting backed up, preventing rescues from becoming available for longer stretches, especially during the pandemic. He says he wants to see the Department of Health step in and allow firefighters to have more discretion when it comes to whether a rescue is needed or not.
Look, we know the system is being, abused, and it's frustrating not being able to really affect it because the men and women doing this are running constantly these rescues.
We talked to several fire chiefs across the state who acknowledge they send far more rescues into Providence than Providence sends to their communities, but they also say the city is a significant and important resource when a major fire breaks out in their community. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, 12 News.